Dollars and Cents Budgeting with Lisa, and today is Rocking Out Friday, and we are going to do some savings challenges using various like roll and save, scratch offs, all kinds of things in our savings challenges. And first, I just want to say welcome, everyone. We're going to jump right in, kind of get Friday rocking and rolling for us. So, to do is one, I want to make sure that everything is in focus, and I'm going to go ahead and count the money. I should have a little over $100. I typically like to bring $100 to Rocking Out Friday to apply for all of my savings challenges, and these savings challenges are going towards different sinking funds that I have that are more kind of long-term, high priority, which is more around all of our celebrations and holidays and things like Christmas and Thanksgiving, Mother's Day, Father's Day, anniversary, birthdays, those kinds of things. Probably more concentrated on Christmas. But so we may or may not have a little bit over 100, but we're going to count. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 105. But we're going to do the best we can. We're going to go ahead and get started. And the first one here is from April's Fresh Start, and I'm just going to go in line here and scratch off. So the first one here is $4, and so I may end up having to get more change, denomination change. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 is this one now has 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. For April's first fresh start, and number 2 is a long-term savings from MSO's budget, and this one we are going to be doing $10. Yes, so this one currently has $10, so we're just going to add a 10, and that's going to make 20. Let me get my marker here. And so I'm just going to do a little dot by the $10 mark. Make sure that one's dried off a little bit. And so number 3 is a freebie that I got from, it's a brand new one that I've added to Rocking Out Friday. And this one is a freebie off of Budget with Adri's page. And today we are going to be doing each one of these dollar amounts. Butterflies has a certain dollar amount. But what I'm going to do is each of these dollar amounts I'm going to multiply by 3. And today we are going to start with the large one here of $5. So now we are going to add times 3 is going to be 15. So we are going to add 15 in today. And this one starts this one off with a kind of a bang of a big one. I like to go ahead and get the big ones out of the way if I can. So the next one is one I believe we may be finishing. Yes. I love to see being able to finish a savings challenge, and I have got a new one in that's going to take its place, and we'll start that next time. But this one is a freebie off of Doan's Sunrise Budgeting, and each of these paw prints I made for $3 each, and we are going to be finishing and adding $12 in today. And so I'm just going to quickly add in some color on each of these little paw prints. Nothing fancy. But we are finishing this one and we are going to add $12. And so we're going to do 10, 11, and 12. So this one should, thought I wrote it down. I think this one should equal $48. So 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, and 48. And I'm going to lay this to the aside, and at the end we will redistribute or reallocate this to one of the sinking funds that this binder is assigned to. So again, I've added a new one from Dawn Sunrise Budgeting, and we will start that next week. And savings challenge number 5 is another one that we are going to be finishing today. And this one needed $12 as well. And this one was a freebie from Mercer Mommy's page. And each of these Christmas trees I made $3 a piece. So I'm just going to mark out, put a little color on the trees that we're completing, which is 4 of those. And I'm going to be adding $12 to this one as well. And so this one, I believe, would be $60. So this is 20, 40, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 60. So that's a good chunk of money to be finishing up and to be able to reallocate to a sinking fund as well. So I'm gonna lay that to the side, and I have added another one in saving in the number 5 spot, and we will start that next week. And number 6 is one from, it's a new savings challenge that I've added, that we completed the one that was there last week. So I've added, this is also a freebie from Dawn's Sunrise Budgeting. And this one, little hearts, each has a dollar amount assigned, would have saved $48, but I am actually doubling these, and so I'm going to multiply by 2 each of these amounts. And today we are going to start with the number 6, and so we are going to be multiplying that, so that's going to be adding in this one $12. So I'm just kind of winging it here and bolding the 6 to let me know which one we're doing. So we are adding in $12 for this first one from Dawn's Sunrise Budgeting. And the next one is it's one that is on Dying Outlaw Games and Budgets page. It is a January through December, and each of these months is a different icon for that month. And so we are finishing up January. Each of these snowmen I made $4 each. And so we're going to be marking off the last 3 snowmen in January, and then we're going to be marking a little box of hearts for February to get it started. So that's going to be a total of $16 because I have made each one of these $4. So 10, 15, and I'm going to get some change from the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I took 5 ones from the savings challenge that we just finished to the side. And so I'm going to add $16 into this one. And so this does finish up January. This one has, get my money straight here. So we added 16, and that meant we finished January, which January should have had 64, and we've added just one icon for $4 in February. So now we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, and 68. So we have 68. I'm putting January in the back, and I'm just paper clipping so that February will be at the front. And I'm just going to write on here $4 each. So that's all that we have for savings challenge number 7. And so the savings challenge number 8 is also a monthly year-long savings. Each one of these has a different, for each month has a roll and save. And so for January, these are free on Dying Outlaw Games and Budgets page. And what I'm doing for this one is kind of to get through January and go ahead and get into February. I'm going to roll twice, and whatever I roll, that's what I'm going to be saving. And this is a 6-sided dice. So the first one we're going to be saving is $2, and then the next one is $1. So $3 it is. So there we go for that one. So we are still in January for this one. And it currently had 10 and 11, so now it has 14. So probably, since we're already in February, I will probably roll 3 times. Actually, you know what? I think I'll go ahead and roll one more time. Well, another $1. So next week I'll roll 2 more times. So we've got $1 here. So now we have 15 in here for this one. And hopefully we can get, I'm not in a real rush to be sure that I'm in the month that we are in. Because like I said, this is a year-long kind of roll and save. And so, but to try to track somewhat, I'm going to try and do 2 rolls each week. I started this a little late in the game, so that's why we're still in January for this one. So what I'm going to do next is that finishes up my Rocking Out Fridays. Before we get to reallocating the 2 that I finished, what I like to do is add to my another month year-long savings that I'm doing. And we have finished January, and February. We are in March, and these are their printouts each month. It's a set, and they are on budget with Amanda's page, and you can go out there and print them off. I printed them off and applied them to an envelope, as well as some bonus stickers on the back. But you certainly can do it any way you want to do it. I thought this was a fun way to keep me motivated in saving year long for each month. And so what I like to do is add, let's see, I have 2 tens left, and I'm just going to add, I'm just going to add 1 10, and I'm going to do, I know I still have this 5 on the front, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and do the 5, 4, and the 1 for $10 for March in this one. And so that will be 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. And you're probably like, well, why are you in such a rush since we're just in February? This is specifically a year-long savings that I'm going to try and apply to my Christmas fund. So that's why I'm trying to kind of get through this one a little bit quicker, and so that I can have the money available to me when I need it. So that's all I have for my year-long monthly savings. And so now what I would like to do, like I said, I do have $10 left over, but I knew that I had brought kind of a little bit of extra money because I didn't really know what those roll and saves were, and that scratch off was going to be. And so right now we finished 2 savings challenges for a large amount of money each, I think. And what I'm going to do now is just, I'm going to go ahead and redistribute or reapply. Let's see. So the this one saved $48, and I like to write the date that I saved them, or at this time. So this one was $60, but I also like to kind of know the date. Should total $108 if my math is mathing today. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that is a great ending of 2 savings challenges. And so this is my celebration and events binder. And so right now we're going to, I've kind of already sort of thought about where I want this to go and how. So anniversary, I'm going to add $10 to out of this fund. So I'm just going to take 10, and that's going to be now in anniversary 10, 15, and 20. And I will update my trackers off camera. Valentine's Day is getting skipped. It is fully funded at the moment. Mother's Day is going to receive $10 as well. And so now Mother's Day has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, $1. And like Mother's Day, we're going to add $10 to Father's Day. So now Father's Day has 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, and 71. And Mother's Day and Father's Day is quickly approaching, I will say. Christmas is going to receive $40. And so now Christmas has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 140. And so now we want to add, I have a Christmas miscellaneous envelope. And this Christmas miscellaneous envelope really goes towards like extra food at Christmas time, wrapping paper, anything outside of like Christmas presents kind of that you typically think of your sinking fund to be. This is all inclusive of everything extras. You know, you always have those extra things that you need to do at Christmas. And so a little bit of extra money, I love to see it grow. So I'm going to add $5. And so now this envelope has $15. And I skipped Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving, you know, is really the meal, so extra money towards groceries for Thanksgiving meal. This is going to receive $5 as well, and so Thanksgiving now has $15. And then birthdays, this is an envelope for myself, my husband, and my son. Currently, we are going to add $20 to this. And so we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 25, and 30. So that's a good amount for that. And then the last envelope in here is really a catch-all. I've got it listed as gifts, but it's kind of like, you know, anything that you do special for someone, graduation, others' birthdays, just different things that come up that you need a little bit of money for a gift or a special event. So it's going to receive the remaining $8. And so now this this envelope has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And so those are all ones. So off camera, I will kind of condense that if I can find a 20 to condense that with. But that's a good amount to add into what I call sort of a catch-all account. So that really boosted up my celebrations and events binder. It's getting a little thick, and we all love to see that, especially for all of those holidays and events that are quickly approaching us in 2026. Friends, thank you for taking time out of your day to sit with me and go through what I love to do, which is cash stuff, play challenges, savings challenges, and get those big wins that keeps me motivated. I hope this is some content that you enjoyed. Thank you all for my recent subscribers. But if you are watching and you have not selected to be a subscriber, I really would like to request and plead with you that you would consider doing that. If you would hit the like button, everyone who's watching, and leave me a comment if it's nothing more than to say, hey, I'm hanging out with you. Really will help my channel, and I do appreciate every one of you. Hope you guys have a great rocking out Friday and that you'll have a great weekend. See ya.